What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Happy Black History Month to all of my fellow African Americans. We appreciate all of the contributions that we've made to this country, and not just into this country, around the world. It's Black History Month. I figure what better way than to sit down with some local black business owners. So without any further ado, Aunt Mill from Jewels and More. What's up with you, bro?
Hey, thanks for having me, Chris, man. I appreciate it.
First things first, man. I love that watch, bro. That watch is vicious.
Thanks, man. It's the Corona.
I know that's right.
Ironic, huh?
Yeah,
we're going through that pandemic in this watch, but yeah.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what it is.
I understand you're very busy, man. You got stuff to do. Congratulations. This is your second year in business here, correct?
Right. By myself. You know, this is my fourth year actually in business, but my second year by myself reopening.
What made you want to go into it for yourself?
You know, the split. I don't know if you heard, or I had a split with my ex-partner, you know, and I just knew I was going to reopen the store, so I just opened it back up by myself.
Even though you had to go through a split, you know, you had to keep going and make sure that, you know, you do what you're supposed to do. What was it about you in that time of necessarily not doing as well as you hoped? What was it about that time that made you actually become a better business owner?
We was doing great. So it was a given, man. It was pretty easy for my situation, I think, to pick back up because the city supported me. What happened was a tragic, so it was like I got a lot of sympathy. You know, the city, like they know I'm true, so they came here and they supported me, and it was pretty easy with the support to reopen. So I think with my passion of jewelry and that I got for jewelry, I think it was pretty cool to reopen. It was pretty fast.
When did your passion for jewelry really start for you?
I began young. I was going to the clubs, was wearing a lot of chains. You know what I'm saying? So I think my ex-partner got me into it. He just he always just taught me a little bit by little bit as I bought the jewelry. So then I started knowing stuff. I go to another jewelry store out of town, and I know a little bit more when I go into the jewelry stores. It made me feel like I was becoming more of a jeweler. So one day the opportunity came, and I bought in.
Did it really hit you that as you're, you know, wearing your jewelry and as you're learning about it, did it really hit you that you were starting to stand out?
Oh, yeah, because it ain't no black jewelers. So that was the first thing that hit me. I hardly ever see any black jewelers. And I think that's what need to change, I think it should be generations of black jewelers coming up now. You know, I think that I see 80% black rappers buying jewelry, and I don't see no black jewelers selling it to them. You know what I mean? I see all other races making the money, but we the ones spending the money. It would be nice for them to shop with their own kind, you know, and they feel more comfortable. When they see somebody and they gravitate to that. They be like, wow, you're a black jeweler, I never seen that. Let me see what you do. It's like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, that's my conversation. Hey, I'm Antoine, I'm a black jeweler out of Youngstown, Ohio, 100% black owned. That's like one of my first pitch lines. And they be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I never heard that before. And they gravitate to that. I think that's unique. But I think it need to change though. You know what I mean?
What was it like for you when you first started?
Oh, it's still hard. Oh, it's hard. I'm going against the Johnny Dangs and the, you know what I'm saying, the big names and the big people that been in the game forever. So it's hard, man. It always been hard. I think it ain't gonna get no easier no time soon until I get more years in the game, more experience. Then I think people, you know, can trust me more. I'm more reliable if I be here for 15 years. I only been here for a couple years. Give it about 15 years and then I think it'll get easier. How
has the shop grown and how has, you know, the business grown in the last 2 years?
These watches,
I could tell.
The customs, you know what I mean? I think the rap, I think the city is starting to make a turn. So I think as the city turn, I think the businesses is starting to turn, and I think more businesses is opening up, and the business that's here is doing a little bit better. I mean, of course, right now we're doing a little bad because of Corona, but other than that, I think the city of Youngstown is doing a little bit better.
How much has Youngstown really surprised you with support? Because, you know, a lot of times what happens is people, particularly business owners, say that the city don't really rock with me, especially when you black. So how much has it really surprised you? Like, how, you know, great has Youngstown really supported you even in business?
I think Youngstown don't surprise me. I know Youngstown from here, and I get support. I get what I put out. You know what I mean? So I'm pounding the pavement all day, every day. I'm going to other people's events. I'm earning the support that I'm getting. So I feel like they only gonna get what they earn. So if they not going to other people's events and they not going to other people's grand openings, they're not supporting, stopping over to other people, the Bees boutiques and the other people's spots and buying stuff. I feel like that type of stuff, that's like a community. That's like our hub. So I think that like gave me the support. You know what I mean? So I feel like they would get it. Whoever opened up a Youngstown, if they give it, they would get it.
Who are some of the other business owners in this area that really inspire you?
This plaza. I own the whole plaza. We got Me Love. We got Michelle. We got Vape for Real, the all black owned, and then we got the Benches spot. So, best friend of the bowling alley, and they're all small businesses. First time opening their business. That's what I stand for. I like to give people their first chance. They may do hair and don't have the proper W-2s. They can't get the big building and boardman, but I'm gonna give them the first chance to open up their business and off their handwritten pay stubs or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. So I think I'm proud of the people in the plaza. You know what I mean? That's 5 businesses there. That's my hub. You know what I'm saying? That's close to me that I rent to. That's doing fine. They've been here for about a year and a half, 2 years.
What is the feeling you get when you see that the city in general is thriving, particularly those young black business owners?
It's amazing. Like I said, I feel like the city is turning around. We're doing better. We got the Juliuses and we got them type of people coming up. And I just feel like it's young and it's fresh and the city making a turn. So, I mean, I know I'm staying. So things like this type of thing is going to be big and that's going to bring more to the city. And I just feel like I'm proud of it. I'm proud of Youngstown. I know it's a lot going on, but I'm still proud of Youngstown. It's our city. And we're going to make it. We're going to turn it around.
With everything that's good, there also does come some bad. So how do you handle the negativity?
By staying positive. I focus on what's good. You know, the bad is going to be there. You got to handle it. You know, I handle it as it come, day by day. But I try to focus on the good, the positive. That's what I try to stick to. I don't like people come ask me about Raj all the time. You know, I just ask them what can I do to help them forward. I don't want to talk about what happened there because it's done. It happened. If I focus my energy there, I can't think about the future. You know what I mean? So that's what I try to do. When negative stuff happens, people say stuff all the time about the store. I don't talk about it. You know what I mean? I talk about the customs that I do. I talk about the watches and, you know, that type of stuff.
We're here in Black History Month. In my opinion, the greatest month of all time. It should be more than 1 month, but that's a conversation for a different day. Who were some of the other black entrepreneurs that really inspired you to go into business for yourself?
My brother. He passed away. I think this is 13 years. His birthday, February 11th. And I opened up my business. I opened up Jules Moore on February 11th for him 2 years ago. So my 2-year anniversary coming up on his birthday. And I opened up NY Realty around his birthday. I always opened up all my stuff around his birthdays. But he was one of the entrepreneurs at a young age, doing stuff, selling stuff at a young age. And I think he put that in me that I always knew I had to do my own. I had to be an entrepreneur from a young age. So I think he was the first one.
What advice would you give to those other young entrepreneurs that want to follow in your footsteps?
You got to put the work in. I feel like nothing is given. Stay positive. There's always going to be negative there. Don't feed into the negative. You feed into it, the flame will get bigger. Just stay positive. Feed into what you want to focus on, what you want to manifest, and what you want to happen. Just stay positive and keep paving. Don't give up. You know, no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts to the way up. You got to keep going. And I think that's the words I give them.
In every business, you have your thriving seasons, then you have your slow seasons. How do you stay motivated through all seasons?
Advertisement, you know, Facebook, it's a good tool for me. I like that. Like if I'm slow, I go out there, I start looking at the other stores, see what they doing and they slow periods, because usually other businesses are slow around the same time. Usually, you know what I mean? Like, so you try to like just see what's going on. You stay in tune with the market, stuff like that's what I do. Jewelry, it might be different from clothes, or it may be different from that, but excuse me, that's what I do.
Who have been some of the key people, particularly those quote-unquote big names in the city, that have really got behind this business, that has really pushed it out so people can, you know, understand what's going on here?
My partner, Lisette. Man, she backed me.
Shout out to the queen of hosting.
Yeah,
man.
for
Shout
sure.
out to the queen of hosting.
Yeah, she the queen for sure. But she backed me. She went through the transition with me. You know what I mean? She went without pay. She went without a lot until we got back reestablished. And she had a following, and she got, you know what I mean? She got influence. So her backing me, my partners, Cashmere, just my team that's around me, they picked me back up. And I think it was some of my wholesalers I reached out to. I made a good connection with these guys when I was in business with my ex-partner, and they felt me and they understood me and they trusted me, and they went right back into business with me. I think that was important. And my dad, I met my dad after all of this track. He seen, it was a news article came up, and I actually met my dad through the news article.
Wow.
A couple years back when this incident happened. So that happened, he came through, and he been backing me ever since, and stuff like that. Yeah, my uncle, I got an uncle, my Uncle Rock, Terrence, he a good guy. My Uncle Ike, he a good guy. They helped me. My CPA, you know what I mean, my certified accountant, she's great, you know, and my banker, they great. Them type of people, the people I talk to, they encourage me. They set me up, align me up for the next move. And now I'm dealing with Marcus Agee. He's my realtor. He's a young black realtor. He just started. He's a guy from my area that I grew up with. And he buying and selling. We doing the flip thing right now with the houses. So, you know, that's my main job. I do the houses too.
Throughout this interview, you've been mentioning team. You've been mentioning those people, you know, behind you. How important is it that you have a team that can actually help you elevate to get to your goals?
Oh, you need a team, man. It just, you're only as strong as the people around you. You know, you got to read books, but hey, a team, I can't stress it enough. You need a team. Don't try to do it yourself, man. It's so much easier with a strong team. You just take your time picking them. It ain't, you know, it might be a couple bad apples in the bunch. Just take your time picking them. But you need a team for sure. Build a strong team when you start there.
What are some of the things that you have coming up here at the store that your customers can look forward to?
Valentine's Day. I think we got a Valentine's Day sale coming up. It'll be on the radio station here with Smiles. And
shout out to my boy DJ Swim, man.
For sure, for sure.
$1 million smile. I want to try that so bad, but I'm not gonna steal it. That's on him.
That's my guy. So yeah, he'll be putting some things out. We got some promotions coming up, and that's the closest thing coming up right now.
I understand, man. I appreciate you so much for your time. Real quick before we get out of here, if anybody wanted to connect with you, if anybody wanted to learn more about your store, how can they do that?
If you local, stop on down to the store. We at 2618 Mahoning Avenue, Youngstown on the west side over here. If you're on any social media platform, we have Jules Amore 2.0 on Instagram and Facebook. That's our pages. And then my personal page is AntMill2 on Instagram and Facebook as well. Nothing else needs to be asked. And appreciate you for your time. Hey, thank you, brother. Be sure you guys like and share this video. Ant Mill on the Chris Gunther Show. Happy Black History Month. See y'all next time. I'm out. Peace out.